What is up? In this tutorial we're going to be going over validation of drop-down menus. So let's get started by creating a drop-down menu. Go over here to the left and click on Spry Validation Select. I'm going to give it an ID of drop-down 1. And I'm going to give a label of make a selection. Say OK, and now we have created our Spry select span, and we have created a label for our select tags. So inside of our select tags we're going to need to add some options. So click on list values and say option 1, option 2. I'm going to add one more, option 3. There we go. And now you can see that it's created our options for us. And now we're going to need to add some validation to make sure that they're not selecting the wrong thing. So click inside of the span tag here, and it says do not allow blank value. So since we have the blank checkbox checked, what that means is do not allow a value that is blank. So now that we've created a value right here that is null, then on submit it should, whoops, go back to our regular form here. There we go. So what you can see is when I click submit, this option 1, since it has a value of blank, is not allowed to be submitted. So another way that we can validate our drop-down list menu is with an invalid value. So we could change this to a -1. I'm going to change this to blank. And when we submit this form, it's going to be invalid if we have the blank option selected, because the value is -1. See? So if we choose any of these other ones, we can submit it. But if the one that is blank is chosen, then it won't allow us to submit it. So let's just recap real quick. With our drop-down validation, we have two options. We have the invalid value or the blank value. And if you do not want a user to select a certain option, then you could either change it to a value that you make invalid, in this case which is -1, or you can also change it to a value that is blank. Either way will work if you do not want the option to be submitted. So that is it for the validation of a drop-down select menu. In the next tutorial we're going to be going over Spry validation of a checkbox. I mean, not of a checkbox, but of a password. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial.